Hello. Today is Monday, December 20th, and this week begins our journey into the 5 days before we celebrate the birth of Jesus. We're in the Advent season, a time of waiting and expectation as we move forward to the celebration of God's gift and that miraculous birth. Over the next 5 days, I'll be talking about the women that were a part of this story of the birth of Jesus. Now, the Christmas story in Matthew starts with the writer listing the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah and lists 42 generations from Abraham to Joseph. In the last line it states, Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary was the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah. Matthew 1:16. Now, where the genealogy normally follows the male line, it's interesting to note that there are 5 women who are included in this genealogy. So this week I will be talking about Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, and Bathsheba, along with Mary, the mother of Jesus, and as an add-in, Elizabeth, her cousin. Today I will start with Tamar. In the line of succession from Abraham, there is Isaac, then Jacob, then Judah, and our story begins. Judah had 3 sons, none of which produced any offspring to continue the line of succession. The oldest son was married to Tamar, and that union, as I mentioned, did not produce any offspring. The son, due to wickedness, was killed by God, so Judah had the second son lie with Tamar. Again, that son, or that union, did not produce any offspring. That son was killed by God due to wickedness. Judah thought Tamar to be cursed and did not have his third son try to continue the family line with Tamar. As the story continues, Judah became a widower, and when planning a trip to shear his sheep, Tamar decided to disguise herself as a prostitute. Judah saw her because she was wearing a veil. He did not know her. Thinking she was a prostitute, Judah requested her services. Tamar's plan was to become pregnant and bear a child in Judah's line. For payment, she asked for a goat that was secured by his staff, his seal, and cord. Judah paid the price. 3 months later, and pregnant, Tamar was accused of being a prostitute. When Judah heard this, he ordered Tamar to be burned to death. Tamar sent her staff, seal, and cord to Judah with a message saying, the man who owned these items was the man who made her pregnant. Judah withdrew the sentence of death. Tamar gave birth to 2 sons, of which the son Perez became the next in the genealogical line of Jesus, and the tribe of Judah continued. Check back Tamar as we look at the second woman in the genealogical line of Jesus. Blessings, and have a great day.